Before we start, let us first briefly introduce the Korean language. The users of the language are mostly located in South Korea and North Korea. The area marked in dark blue is the location of the two countries. The following is its language family. We can see that Korean is quite special. Just like the Japanese language, it forms an entire language family by itself. The subject we discuss here is the palatalization in the Korean language. Here are the words relevant to this topic, and the words in quotes are the corresponding English meaning.
손, 솜, 소설, 색, 이사, 살, 가수, 미소, 시합, 실수, 13, 신호, 맛있다, 50, 미신, 가시.
Question A asks you, are S and Sh allophones of the same phoneme, or is each an allophone of a different phoneme? Question B says that if you do conclude they are allophones of the same phoneme, state the rule that can derive the phonetic allophonic form. First, we try to find minimal pairs. After checking, we see that there are no minimal pairs. In other words, the environments the two sounds are occurred in are different. This means there is a high chance that there are allophones of the same phoneme. In step 2, we check the neighboring environments of the two sounds. They are marked in red and blue respectively. If we observe the patterns, we find that the S sound only occurs before the vowels O, E, A, or U, while the Sh sound only occurs before the vowel E. Because two sounds occur in different sound environments, they are in complementary distribution. In step 3, we compare the qualities of the two consonants. Let us look at this table. We see that it is different from the table in the textbook, which combines palato-alveolar with palatal into one big category called palatal. However, here the table makes a distinction between the two. From this table, we can see that the two consonants differ only in one quality, which is their place of articulation. S is a alveolar, while Sh is a palato-alveolar. In addition, the two sounds are in complementary distribution, therefore they are allophones of the same phoneme. Lastly, we work out which sound is the default and state the rules which derive the phonetic forms. As we know from our discussion earlier, the S sound only occurs before the vowels O, E, A, or U, while the Sh sound only occurs before the vowel E. Because S has the wider distribution, we set it as the default. Next, we run the rule in words. S is realized as Sh when it is followed by an E. Since the place of articulation for S is alveolar, while that of Sh is palato-alveolar, which belongs to the palatal category, we call this type of change palatalization. This is why we mentioned at the start that this topic is about palatalization in the Korean language. If we rewrite the rule using notations, it looks like this. Notice here, the colors of the notations matches their corresponding words above. Alternatively, if we write the rule in features, it looks like this. Once again, here the different colors correspond with the words described above. The following are answers from the publisher, which can be used as a reference.